right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another series of question and answer. Today we have Pastor Dr. Howard Bowden and myself, Montreal Johnson. And the question today will be, what is forgiveness and what is mercy? And what is the difference between forgiveness and mercy?
All right, thank you, Jamal. Montreal, we appreciate the opportunity again for having this dialogue. Appreciate the questions, giving some thoughtfulness to them. In a very short time, we'll just do it this way. Mercy is forgiveness that's shown toward somebody within one's power to punish. Here's what that means. When we go down the street and we speed up and down the street and we're stopped by the police and the police gives us a pass, he has the power to give us a ticket, but instead he finds a place in his heart to show mercy. And that's what God did with man. While man's disobedience required punishment, God decided that instead of punishment, he would be compassionate. He would be merciful with man because man knew no better. And so instead of punishing us, he gave us Christ in order for us to receive the forgiveness that was necessary based on his judgment. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is the opposite. It's me giving you a pass when my sins against you requires me to give you the pass. You don't have the power to punish me. So what forgiveness says is I do something that I deserve a punishment for. You don't have the authority to punish me. So one of two things will have to happen. You'll either have to live with what I've done, or you'll turn around and forgive me so that you can live peaceably, not only within yourself, but with the rest of mankind. So forgiveness, unlike mercy, is something that we give with respect to healing ourselves versus something that's given to us on the basis of God's judgment. So Matthew chapter 18, I believe it is, Peter asked the question, how many times must I forgive my brother? And so Jesus said, 70 times 7. Now, that seems like a large number, but the principle is quite simple. For as many times as God forgives me for doing something that I continue to do, I have to forgive you. And so, a lot of people will say 490 times because that's what 70 times 7 is. But then that puts limits on forgiveness. And there is no limit on forgiveness. So, what is the difference? The difference basically is that mercy is what we show compassionately and what we show leniency-wise towards somebody that we otherwise could discipline or judge something against. Whereas forgiveness is geared toward me, mercy to you, forgiveness to me. And most people that I'm associated with, most people that I communicate with, have a very difficult problem with forgiveness, because one of the key components to forgiveness is to look in the mirror and forgive yourself. And it's often difficult to look in the mirror and say that I have done something, or I am doing something that is not necessarily okay. And forgiveness has to start with yourself. So if you start with yourself, which most of us don't do, me forgiving you becomes easy. Because then when you do something against me, what's in the mirror is not you but myself. And so there is a text that says that when we forgive, then we have to consider our own selves. So that's in a small, simplified way. That's the difference in mercy and forgiveness. Mercy, if I had the power to apply a judgment, I hold back that power. That's being merciful. Forgiveness is toward me so that I can release you from what it is that holds me hostage. Mercy and forgiveness. Appreciate that.
Thank you, everyone, for joining and watching. Feel free to comment, leave any comments. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, we are Leesburg Church of Christ, and that address is 115 Putnam Street West, Leesburg, Georgia. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Thank you.
Or, too late.
No.
Or, you'll have to edit this. You could reach out to me at pastoringteacher@outlook.com, or you could even call me or text me at 229-669-0936, and I would be more than happy to address this further and to give you more clarity if that is your desire. God bless.
They did already stop. Yeah.
No, that's good.